Hey everybody, welcome back. Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a detailed look at the Lego Technic Ford F-150 Raptor. It's a Lego set 42126 with 1,379 pieces. Top of the box features an image of the actual size of the tires of this thing and also the front of the truck. The side of the box has the back of the truck, and then the back of the box has a real-life comparison image here of the Ford F-150 Raptor and also the Technic version. We've also got some vehicle specs right here, the back of the truck, and then another real-life image as well. You can see it's a fairly decent size. It's 42 centimeters or 16 inches long and 17 centimeters or 6 inches tall. Front of the instruction manual here has the Ford Raptor just glowing on the black instruction manual. It looks really good. The reason they decided to go with orange rather than like blue or something like that, actually the first Ford Raptor they ever produced was actually molten orange. So that's why they decided to go with that. Sort of some realism there. Got the front of the Technic set and then of course the front of the actual truck right there. Some more detailed images of the features of the Technic set. A workhorse on wheels. It's a nice looking truck. And then the evolution of the Ford F-150 starting in 1917, working its way up to 2009 on this page here. The third generation Ford F-150 Raptor. So you've got some history of the truck. Here you can also meet the designer. And look, there it is in blue. Now, surprisingly enough, there's only 3 building stages in this set, meaning they are just massive. Because of course, once again, there's 1,379 pieces, 432 building steps, and that's ending on page 265. So let me tell you, I'm actually really impressed with this Lego Technic vehicle. It is amazing. It's got some wicked suspension, like check it out. Both in the back and also the front, which is pretty awesome. Of course, you can also steer the front wheels with the Technic gear on the top, so you can steer it no problem. I could probably even parallel park this thing. So a pretty impressive mechanism. Of course, we've seen this before. That's how you steered the front wheels. Although I will say the gear on the top isn't really aesthetically pleasing. However, you could just remove that if you just wanted to display it without that mechanism in place. Now, the steering is not connected to the steering wheel. Another moving feature of the set is found inside the engine. Of course, we've got some moving pistons there. We've seen that in a lot of Technic vehicles, and I'm glad they decided to keep that moving feature in the Ford Raptor. Before we have a look at the aesthetic features, we may as well have a look at the bottom of the vehicle. You can see how technically advanced this set is here. Pretty sweet. We actually have a drive shaft from the back wheels that goes all the way to the front that actually powers those moving pistons in the front there. Because of course the front wheels are actually connected to the steering mechanism. You can also see there is a rear diff, so when I spin the back tire in one direction, the other one will move in the opposite direction. So there is a rear differential there, which is pretty cool. There you can see the very rugged suspension of the back. It is massive. Like, look at the give in the suspension. It's crazy. It's built unlike any other suspension I've seen in a Lego Technic vehicle. So it's definitely a little bit different. The back suspension in particular is crazy awesome. The front suspension is just some basic springs in there, but still a lot of give, and it is actually really well done. So there's a lot of great components in here and a lot of great building techniques that allow us to have that awesome suspension, those moving pistons, and also the steering of the front wheels as well. So a lot of great features and very aesthetically pleasing as well. Starting in the front here, we've got our 2 headlights and the Ford sticker element in the middle there. The front bumper as well. You can pop the hood to reveal the engine within like we saw earlier. Hood is a really nice shape here. We've got a large sticker element right here, and you've got these nice wings on the side here to give it that awesome shape and sort of conceal that with a bit of gaps there. You can see some gaps. That's not the end of the world though. It is a Technic set, of course, so you're going to see that no matter what. The wheel wells are really nice. There's actually two pieces that go into those, so there's two different colors. You got the orange main piece here, and then you have the interior piece here in black. And of course that goes over top of our large tires with the black rims. A rugged off-road tire. Our doors, you can pop that open there. We've got a mirror there, and then our seats in the interior that are light bluish gray and also black. There's a little bit of an interior there. You can see sort of GPS navigation, which is a sticker element there, and also our steering wheel. Hopping around this side here, you can see that a little more clearly. Not much going on in the interior, and they are sticker pieces. One thing I will note is that there are some disappointing uses of stickers in this set. Specifically the ones in the back here, we'll see right away. There's some conjoining stickers that were sort of annoying to put on some cheese wedges. These doors can hyperextend, and that of course will allow you to see the back seat. Pretty cool that they decided to include the back seat. Obviously that's what the Ford Raptor has, so yeah, pretty sweet. Then we have a nice print piece right here actually on the back wheel well. That is a Raptor print piece, so I was really happy with that. However, these rear tail lights right here, wasn't too happy with these. I mean, I guess it's sort of hard to get those printed, but I would much rather see them printed because they are conjoining stickers. So there's actually 3 of them there, 2 on the cheese wedges, one of them being a 1x1 and the other one being a 1x2, and then 1 on this little Technic lift arm right there. My sticker sheet was decent, but there was some misalignments. Now we've got our truck bed here. It's black. This is obviously the wheel well. You sort of build this as a separate unit and then clip it into place. And of course the tailgate will also open up. It's held in place by a couple of the large ball joints. Actually goes together pretty seamlessly. It looks pretty good. And it's got a nice smooth motion with the proper amount of resistance on there as well. I really like that. Color contrast to the orange and the black with a large Ford sticker on the back there, and the black trim as well. Looks really good. We've got our rear bumper, our rear exhaust, and also a Michigan license plate right here. Michigan represents the place where, of course, these Ford trucks are manufactured. So there we go. That is the Ford Raptor. Looking pretty sweet. Pretty happy with the set. Pretty reasonable price point. Sells for $100 in the United States. And you know what? Has the Ford Raptor name, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty big name, pretty big brand, and has 1,379 pieces, so it's not bad in regards to the price per piece. So there we go. There is the Technic Ford Raptor. Still has those blue pins, but I'm happy with it. I'm glad to add it to the collection. It's going to look really good on the shelves with the other Lego Technic sets. It's definitely a decent size. Got some awesome moving functions. I would highly recommend it. It looks good and represents the truck well. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed our review. Let me know what you think of this set by commenting below. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye for now.